हाँ जी, फिर क्या हाल है आपके? कैसे हैं सब लोग? हेलो डियर, हेलो सुंदर डज आर्ट। पहला कदम से मुजम्मिल 17। मैं तो अभी सो के उठा हूँ, वैसे आपको नजर नहीं आ रहा। पाकिस्तानी अरिजीत अली सेठी। Oh my God. Can you please suggest me some बंदिश? Yes, I can. Of course I can. बाजू बंद खुल खुल जाए। अच्छा जी। I'm gonna talk about some Middle Eastern stuff today. How are you doing? I'm doing okay, thank you. Love from Kashmir, love back to Kashmir. नवा गाना कैसा लगे फिर? हमारा अलियान, अच्छा थैंक यू। बंदिशी सही, very funny. Sending you lots of love from Bangladesh. अरे आप बंगाली बोलते हैं, जानते हैं? Can you tell that I've just woken up? Can you tell from my like completely swollen, boxed in eyes that I'm like in this mode? इजाजत है जी। सोहेल नहीं है, लो बासत अली खान। बाजू बंद, बाजू बंद, खुल खुल जा, बाजू बंद, खुल जा, बाजू बंद खुल जा, बाजू बंद खुल जा, खुल खुल जा, बाजू बंद खुल खुल जा, बाजू बंद खुल जा रे। गप्पा ना मारी ऐसी थोड़ी। मैं पूछना चाह रहा, I should just like splashed my face with more cold water so that I could chat with you in a more animated way. लेकिन आप जरा मुझे एनिमेट करवाएंगे तो एनिमेशन आएगी ना। सावरिया ने कैसा जादू डाला, जादू बंद खुल खुल जा। Hello Ibrahimanator. बाजू बंद खुल जा, बाजू बंद खुल जा। अच्छा जी, थैंक यू सिमरन। अच्छा मुझे बताओ कि क्या जोक है? आपको तो सिंगर बनना चाहिए था। मैं am asking because I see it quite a lot, है ना? NYC is good. The weather is nice. It's changed finally, so it's in a good place. But I'm waiting for Zarak Yousafzai to send me a Ibrahimonator and played. तुम ही बताओ. अच्छा लगा आपको? Experiment है यार. Did anybody decode the video? What is the video saying? Perfect Saturday song. Thank you. So the thing is that Rush Vyas, who's produced this song, and I are working on a bunch of others, and it's a new space for me. I mean, I've been listening, as I've been saying to you, to quite a lot of sort of, you know, chill beats and electronic music for some years now, and wanting to make it. And I like Rush's stuff, so I got an opportunity to do it. And अब I think जो अगले 3-4 गाने आ रहे हैं उनमें ज़रा ये vibe हम थोड़ी सी explore करेंगे, तो इसलिए thank you. देखो ना, ये ट्यून है हमारा. COVID is over. Live concerts are no more valid. COVID is not over, Ushna. What are you saying? It's hardly over. Not here. And apparently there's been a spike in Pakistan as well. And it's certainly surging in India. So सुनैना कचरू ने कितनी अच्छी लिखी. कितने वक्त के साजिशें और हम बेजुबां. तुम ही बताओ ये कैसा सितम है. तुम ही बताओ जरा. ओ तुम ही बताओ. अच्छा आ गया. Zarak Yousafzai is here. With you. Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, Ali? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. Better after seeing you.
Oh my God. Thank you, guys. We have Zarak Yousafzai in the house, who's a coffee expert. And I don't actually have never met him, but I've started following. No, how I stumbled upon your like I'm a coffee fiend, as you can see.
Oh, nice.
Can't be without my coffee. Cheers. And so I've been like obsessing with coffee. Yeah, everybody's like, look at that. They're like, who is this? Fire. I've been obsessing about coffee and trying to understand why it is that coffee does for me what nothing else can. Right? So, I mean, part of it is just this question of like, is caffeine bad for you? Is it really bad for you?
Yeah.
But tell me, Zarak, how did you become a coffee fiend?
Yeah, I'm not like, I can't point to like one certain event in my life. But this kind of fascination grew like when I was when I kind of like when I would travel with my family and stuff. So US जाते थे, UK जाते थे, तो Starbucks होता था. So we just like, I mean, वहाँ पे बैठ जाते थे just to take a break. Would have a coffee there. So like, it's like, oh, this kind of tastes different from Nescafe. Like that thought would pop up. And as I kind of, you know, just I would consume it, but like mindlessly almost. But once I moved to the US for university, I saw this small little coffee shop in the middle of the campus.
Yeah.
So I went up to them and I asked them if they were hiring for work because it seemed cool. Like it was right in front of this beautiful lake. This was in Miami, so the weather was great.
Wow.
So I thought nothing like being in the outdoors and drinking coffee. So it was then that my coworker, his name's Ezra. He was actually working with a coffee farm as well, and he worked with a roaster previously. He really opened up the doors for me as far as coffee knowledge goes, and I was introduced to specialty coffee.
Okay.
So the fascination just grew from there because I would taste all these different roasts that would come to our coffee shop every month, like from Guatemala or Mexico or Nicaragua, and it just like it was a slippery slope from there, and it just got deeper and deeper.
Awesome. And so now, tell me, why is Zarak so white? Oh my God. What kind of jokes are you guys making these days? Matlab,
So, yeah, आज भी ऐसे जमाने में भी
somebody, Tareem says, I can't afford coffee. I'm not rich.
come
This
on,
friend of yours,
fine.
Zarak,
She's well off. She's fine.
So tell me this. I'm very interested in this because I remember that I became addicted to coffee or I developed my taste for coffee when I was 15 years old.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and that happened because my O level exam was coming up, and I did not. I needed to stay up many nights, and my cousin said, coffee please, and that's all you need.
Okay.
Stay up like 3 nights in a row." I did stay up 3 nights in a row before my Park Studies exam, and still got a friggin' B at 89. I will not forget.
You going to Harvard? So good.
Traumatize you. But yeah, so I started drinking Nescafe coffee and I became addicted to it. But I have over the years really come to develop a kind of taste for coffee.
Okay.
I like strong coffee. I need for it to be strong.
Okay.
So I go for the dark roast,
Oh,
I like add like an extra shot of espresso.
Okay.
But tell me, is coffee taking off in Pakistan in a big way?
It actually is. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of local roasters who have popped up in the last 5 years. मैंने खुद अपने सामने 6 लोग रोस्टर्स को सेटअप होते हुए देखा है. लाहौर और इस्लामाबाद का नहीं पता. लाहौर में I think there's 2. In Karachi there's 4 or 5. And becoming a roaster, like, it's a big investment to set up your own roasting facility, to become a roaster, buying all the machinery, and then buying green beans. I don't know if you know this, but importing green beans into Pakistan is actually illegal.
What?
So they have to, like, there's some loopholes that these importers use. So I don't know, but anyways, it's a growing market, especially in Islamabad and Lahore. The cafe culture has developed a lot, and I think you asked me for the sake of this live session as well, like, when did it really take off? And I think the kind of genesis of like commercial coffee culture was in 2006, 2007, when Gloria Jeans came on the scene.
Right.
And Espresso maybe set up kiya tha 2004 mein, and it was still doing all right.
Right.
But they weren't like huge. But it really started with when like Gloria Jeans and other franchises started coming in.
Right.
And it's people like you and I who are like from the younger millennial or Gen Z generation.
I like how you put you and me in the same like younger category. I love it.
I mean, even if it's like a decade difference, it's still
decade difference. Anyway, go on. Yes.
Sorry. But yeah, I think it's this university going, college going crowd.
Yeah.
Have really taken an interest in it.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of literature on this, unfortunately, about Pakistan's coffee culture. लेकिन जो थोड़ा सा है, मैंने 2-3 scholarly articles पढ़ी थी that kind of tried to trace, why becoming such a big thing, and it is because of the younger generation, because of exposure, because of globalization.
Right.
Take off.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like chai culture in Pakistan is very entrenched. Like it's very deeply entrenched, and it's like a part of our like cultural identity. We need chai, and we need sagri chai, and we need meathi chai. So a lot of sugar. A lot of people consume sugar through chai. That's right. True. So I see like everybody from people working in like press offices to people who like construction workers to truck drivers to Uber drivers to students working away to like in rural areas. When you go to greet someone, they bring chai. Like garmi ho ya sardi ho, chai. Just like whole chai and chai meathi. So this is interesting to me that There's no tea culture in America, really. I mean, like, there is some tea culture in the sense that people are like, yeah, you want some, like, um, chamomile tea, like if you're like, feeling. But those are in very like rarefied special circumstances. Usually, people don't like,
Yeah.
offer you tea at every mode in American life. Whereas in Desi life, it's like chai feeling तो fresh हो जाएंगे. Like if I go for a concert, तो वो यही है कि जी चाय ले आए.
Allah,
अली भाई आते हैं चाय ले आए please. मैंने नहीं मांगी, लेकिन आ गई तो I will have it. So it's really interesting.
Yeah.
But are you gonna start your business? Your like
I
coffee
actually have. I'm glad you brought that
Because
up.
guys, Zarak has a blog about coffee. What is your not blog? You have a vlog. God, I'm
Yeah,
clearly not the same generation as you, Zarak. What is your YouTube channel called?
it's the same name, Zarak Yusufzai, and I have like an Instagram page with the same name underscore Zarak Yusufzai underscore. So I
Guys,
talk
check
about.
it out. Check it out for all your coffee updates.
Thank you.
Um,
But
yeah,
yeah, I think like as far as chai goes,
yeah,
um, chai jo hai, I think it's come to a point now. I don't know. I don't think it was this way when Pakistan was like not Pakistan, the Indian subcontinent
yeah.
was kind of in its colonial time.
Right,
But I think chai has now surpassed all socioeconomic boundaries, and it's become like a common man's drink, and the bourgeoisie class like
right.
मतलब शाम को अपनी चाय
Wait, do you mean there was no chai before colonial times as we know it?
no, there was, but like it was mostly consumed in large quantities by like the Angrez Saab or
Right,
like the elite class, which is
right.
now happening with coffee. It's being more and more consumed by the elite tabka jo aapka hai, rather than you know
I'm
uh,
on it. Zarak, after this session is over, we're going to talk about like how to sell coffee. We'll make a whole. I certainly have like ideas bubbling up. Like, it's
the thing
coffee time.
I can guarantee
But
you.
thank you for this.
Thank you so
Very
much.
nice to have you on here, guys. Follow Zarak Yusufzai. Very good coffee updates. If you are a coffee fiend, you will get all kinds of tips about how to make it, how not to make it, how to roast it, how to taste it. Yeah,
Everything.
everything that you need to know about coffee. And I'm very happy to see a fellow Pakistani, like being a coffee fiend out there. So
Thank,
great, Zarak.
thank you, Ali.
Thank
Best of
you.
luck. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for having me.
Thank you for sending me those coffee beans. Zarak did send me.
Oh, have you? What happened? Like, did you get a new
So they're
machine?
right here. They're still lying here because it turns out that my broken machine delivered via Amazon doesn't grind beans. You need
Oh,
ground stuff
you
to
don't
put in
have to
there.
grind it.
So, but I'm ordering a new machine. So
Okay, perfect. I mean, I'll send you recommendations if you want with a
please,
machine that has a
please,
grinder. Okay, I'm sorry.
yes,
I'll
send me a recommendation for something that both grinds and also uses the powder sort of thing.
say
Yeah.
on it. Wonderful. Thank you
Thank
so much.
you. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. So guys, order me a Zarak. Oh my god. And suddenly there was a great joke in my mind, but I'm not going to say it because if I say it, then you'll be like, how inappropriate. At least Sethi introducing us to swinery in Nazareth. If you need me to introduce you to swinery, then you're living in some parallel universe. I'm seeing all these people crushing over Zarak Yusufzai. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I have a good one, but I don't want to offend anybody because everybody's into taking offense these days. So only Zarak Yusufzai allows me to make this joke. Will I make this joke? But I will not otherwise make this joke. He has to write here and say, I allow you. Da, 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 Yasmin says allow. No, Zarak has to allow it. You guys are beautiful. I love you. Thank you for joining us today. I definitely need more coffee before I can carry on this live session. I also need to brush my hair. I haven't had a hairbrush in years actually. But oh, thank you, Mahru. Now after Pehla Kadam is just I heard the US is banning TikTok. Yes, apparently they are. I don't use it though, so thank you. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna be live with Mango Bars real soon, and I hope you'll join us. Okay. Lots of love. See you in 10 minutes.